let's start with a really strange thought. We are literally surrounded by more food than any humans in history, right? So why are we always so hungry?
I mean, it's a total paradox. That constant feeling of needing a snack, the afternoon energy crash, the sugar cravings, that's not your body working normally. No, that's a symptom. It's a sign that we've pushed our bodies way outside of their original design. So let's get into why that is.
Okay, so first, we have to talk about this huge mismatch. A mismatch between how our bodies are built to eat and how we actually eat today.
For pretty much all of human evolution, our bodies were hardwired for one rhythm: scarcity. You'd find food, you'd feast, and then you would go for, well, a while without eating. That was just life. Compare that to today, where we're swimming in a 24/7 stream of cheap, easy processed food. It's a completely different planet.
And this is the most important part. This isn't about you having weak willpower. It's a biological mismatch, plain and simple. We are running ancient, million-year-old hardware on this brand new, totally overwhelming software. And our system is just glitching out.
So, what's the fix? Well, the answer isn't some crazy new diet or a complicated biohack. It's actually way simpler. It's about getting back to our body's original operating system.
I want you to think about it like this. Your body came with factory settings. You know, the state it's designed to run in perfectly. And a huge part of that original programming is this natural cycle of eating and then not eating. Intermittent fasting isn't a diet. It's just a tool to restore that factory setting.
And this is not some new fad. Not at all. Our ancestors, they didn't have a choice in the matter. Feast in famine was the name of the game. And over thousands and thousands of years, our bodies didn't just learn to survive this, they actually evolved to use those fasting periods to do really important maintenance and repair work.
All right, so what's the very first thing that happens when we actually stop eating for a bit? Well, for the first time in a long time, our digestive system gets a chance to stop working and finally clean house.
So after about 8 hours or so, once your last meal is fully digested and your gut is empty, this amazing process kicks in. Scientists call it the Migrating Myoelectric Complex, which is a mouthful. But really, you can just think of it as your body's built-in housekeeping crew. It sends this powerful, slow cleaning wave all the way through your intestines.
You know that sound, right? That rumbling in your stomach? We've all been taught that means I'm hungry, feed me. But actually, in a fasted state, that's the sound of this cleaning crew at work. It's not a hunger pang, it's a health signal. It's your body taking out the trash.
And the benefits are massive. This cleaning wave gets rid of all the leftover gunk and bacteria. But just as important, it gives the delicate protective lining of your gut, the mucosa, a chance to completely renew itself. This is exactly why people with things like chronic gastritis can see such incredible improvements, sometimes really fast. You're just giving the system the break it needs to heal itself.
But it doesn't stop with your gut. Something really cool happens inside your brain when it's forced to switch its main source of fuel.
Think about your daily energy levels. When you're running on sugar, glucose, you're on an energy roller coaster. You get this big, fast spike, and then a spectacular crash. That's your 3 p.m. slump. But when your body switches over to using ketones, you get this beautiful, stable, long-lasting energy. No peaks, no valleys. So, what are ketones anyway? Well, they're pretty simple. When your body runs out of sugar from food, it says, okay, time for plan B, and starts breaking down your own body fat for energy. Ketones are the byproduct of that process. And it turns out, your brain absolutely loves them. They are a super clean, premium fuel source. And that is the secret. When your body gets good at this, when you become fat adapted, you are no longer a slave to that glucose roller coaster. You just have clean, steady energy all day. That amazing mental clarity and focus that people who fast talk about, yeah, that's your brain running on premium fuel. Okay, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, the number one thing that stops people, that intense, gotta-eat-now feeling of hunger. But what if it isn't real hunger at all?
We all know what it means to be hangry, right? That short-tempered, anxious, irritable feeling where you just need to eat something now. But what if I told you that feeling has almost nothing to do with your body's actual need for food?
There's a huge difference. What we call hanger is false hunger. It's an emergency signal triggered by your blood sugar crashing. It feels urgent and panicky. True hunger, on the other hand, is completely different. It comes on slowly, calmly. There's no panic. It's just a clean, clear signal from your body that says, hey, the tank is empty, time to refuel when you get a chance.
So here's the big takeaway.
That desperate, I can't think about anything else craving for carbs and sugar, that is not a hunger signal. It is a withdrawal symptom. It's your brain, which has become dependent on those quick hits of sugar, screaming for its next fix.
But here's the amazing news. You can break that cycle, and it happens faster than you think. It takes, on average, about 2 weeks, about 15 days of avoiding those sugary, processed carbs for your body to fully adapt. After that, those insane cravings just fade away. And for the first time, you get to feel what real, calm hunger actually feels like.
Look, at the end of the day, this all comes back to one simple, powerful idea. We spend so much energy trying to find the next complicated hack to force our bodies to be healthy, when really the most powerful thing we can do is just to stop fighting our own biology and simply get out of the way.
So I'll leave you with this to chew on. We are obsessed with what to eat, the perfect superfood, the perfect diet plan. But what if the single most profound change we could make has nothing to do with what's on our plate? What if it's about embracing the empty spaces between and just giving our bodies the time they've always needed to rest, to repair, and to hit their own factory reset button?